Hello everyone, welcome to Challenge Island's STEAM demo today. I'm Miss Kristen and I am excited because this is where engineering meets imagination and we are going to put our imaginations to work today. Here at Challenge Island we put the art in STEM, that's science, technology, engineering, and math. We've been involved in STEAM enrichment for many years. And guess what? I learned that integrating arts along with STEM subjects actually allows us to analyze better, and then we ask open-ended questions. You know, there are so many cool STEAM careers, and the one we are going to learn about together today is interior designer. This is a true mix of technical design, math skills, there are so many measurements, and artistic elements. Interior designers are creative and good at thinking about shapes and spaces. They have good communication skills too when meeting the needs of their customers. So come with me as we open the imaginary door on Cool Careers Island to the interior design studio. Now, interior designers create the look, the feel, and style of indoor spaces like rooms in a house. Go ahead and look around you right now and notice your interior design. Well, today we are going to use 3 elements of design. The tools that designers use to mix and match together when creating a perfect look and feel in a room. Number 1, color scheme. Number 2, texture. And number 3, theme. You know what? There are popular child bedroom themes, and they include sports, space, rock stars, cars, and who could forget princesses. So let's talk about the science of art for just a minute. You might not be a big fan of the study of calculus, but the person who developed calculus also influenced the color wheel you're going to use today. You guessed it, Sir Isaac Newton. The color wheels root back to the mid-1600s when Sir Isaac Newton's work with white light led him to the discovery of the visible spectrum of light. Newton observed the way each color of light would bend as it passed through the prism. You probably learned about Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, maybe in your elementary school science class, or you will learn about that soon. Roy G. Biv was the result of Newton's discovery. How cool is that? Now, there are actually 3 color schemes. There are 1, complementary, meaning opposites each other on the color wheel. 2, analogous, that's a fun word, meaning next to each other on the color wheel. And 3, triadic. I am going to focus on my own design today with triadic. We'll get to that in a little bit. That means in my color scheme, we'll use 3 colors that are evenly spaced on the color wheel. Together, they feel bright and energizing. In fact, blue, yellow, red is one of the most popular triadic combinations. You might see that too. Okay, the second design element that you're going to see and use today is texture. Texture is how something feels when you touch it. It might be smooth, bumpy, or even fuzzy. And the third design element is theme. So today, friends, for your challenge, you are going to have a design center, just like mine right next to me. You want to find a shoebox, a plastic bin, or a basket. Go ahead and make yourself a treasure chest full of your items. A lot of these you'll find around the house or in your recycling bin. Grab some Play-Doh or clay, 1 or 2 sponges, some crafting supplies, scissors, markers, and any kind of tape. 1 or 2 clothespins, some construction paper, some colorful wrapping paper, ribbons and colorful napkins are also good, and glow sticks, electric tea lights, and flashlights. That'll be really cool to see later. Now, I don't want you all to worry in today's challenge if you're not able to incorporate all of the elements that we just learned about design into the project, or even if you aren't able to stick to a color scheme. I know you are going to do your best at creating artistic design elements. Now for the challenge. Today, here at Arts Fest, you had an imaginary interior designer booth. You did. And guess what? You have been hired for your first big entire interior design gig. You are going to design a child's room. So we have 5 fun challenges to do. We are going to decide which room you are going to design. Or even if you want to make both, that's fine, you can do that. Challenge number 2, you're going to visit your own design center. We talked about that recycling bin / scavenger hunt around your house for your color scheme, theme, and ideas. We learned about those things and different textures and colors. Challenge number 3, you're going to add wallpaper, rugs. You can also draw something. Maybe you saw it here at Arts Fest on your tour around. And challenge number 4, don't forget furniture, decorations, lights, toys, and other cool stuff. This is what we often refer to as accessorizing. And challenge number 5, here at Challenge Island, we work off of 21st century skills to prepare ourselves for the careers of the next generation. We want you to share, comment with a picture or a video of your work, point out all the cool parts of the room and what things did not work along the way and how you improved it, the true engineering process. And last but not least, make sure you tell us why this is the perfect bedroom for your Challenge Island kid, your first customer. Let's meet the customers because I have already created my interior design room. What you see next to me is my own bin. Now I found this around the house, and in fact, I actually had a broken one, so it worked out well for today's design. Make sure we're asking family members if it's okay to be using things before we are borrowing them. I found a styrofoam container that I sometimes use for painting, a nice empty paper towel roll, duct tape. You can use clear tape too, remember any kind of tape. I found an empty clean water bottle and some Solo cups. So let's meet our children. First, one of these children selected you, but you get to select who that is. Which child's room are you designing today? We have our friend Carlos, our friend Kamani, and our friend Jake. Now Carlos is in 3rd grade and loves reading and playing goalie for his soccer team. His dream is to become a race car driver one day. This is Kamani, and she is 9 years old. When she's not doing gymnastics, she's singing and dancing to her favorite songs. And her dream is to be a musical artist in Hollywood. Now make sure you're listening, friends, because we want to incorporate what our customers want in their design. And last but not least, here's Jake. Jake's in the 4th grade. Maybe you are too. Basketball is my favorite sport. I love learning about space and reading books about aliens. His dream is to become an astronaut. Let's take a look at how the design came into play. Here we have Jake's room, just from one of our Challenge Island friends. It is designed exactly for Jake. The theme is space and sports. The color scheme is triadic, red, blue, and yellow. Many different textures are used in this room. And Sporty Jake is gonna love the basketball court. Can you imagine having a basketball court in your bedroom? The space theme is found in the alien wallpaper. That is cool wallpaper that they had around their house. And there's a star blanket and a chandelier. Wow, check that out. He has a working light on his nightstand for late night reading. So friends, here's what we're going to do. I am going to do some magic and magically transport my empty bin into my design that I made. Now, Carlos is my kid who hired me today, and I felt so honored. And I listened to my customer to create a bedroom. And we incorporated some pretty cool design elements into our interior design for Carlos. Remember, we have a triadic theme here. We have red, yellow, and blue. Not maybe as colorful as the one that we saw in Jake's room, but check out this texture that we picked for our rug. That's pretty fuzzy. If you remember, Carlos loves to be a race car driver one day. Look, at the yellow race car blanket that we picked for his bed. And check it out. We just happened to have a red, white, and blue chandelier around with our supplies as well. And to tie our theme together, it is Memorial Day weekend around this time, and we have a patriotic theme as well. Now, the one thing missing, he said he wanted to play soccer. He loves being the goalie. Well, thank goodness I found a soccer ball with blue and white. We're gonna set that here. But before we leave each other today, I want to share my technology element. You might not be able to see my nightstand, but I was able to find some awesome glow sticks and just a plastic cup that I had in the Party Favors bin. This is a magical glow stick, and when we put that in there, voila, we built an awesome nightstand fitting our theme, and we will set that in there. And now I will turn on the second light so that Carlos has some room and some light to read in his room. You can incorporate some of those elements, perhaps with some of your own glow sticks, or maybe a couple of flashlights, etc. I know that you are going to create some amazing, amazing rooms. Thank you for coming to create with us here at Challenge Island today, and have a STEAMtastic day.